we have another no hitter. I'm not complaining because I'm a pitcher and I love to see this stuff. But you know what? Let me tell you something, okay? This is this is pitcher's year, man. Let me explain something to you, okay? This happened 2 days after John Means threw his no hitter. This is the fourth no hitter before the end of May and the fourth one this season. Um, Technically it's five if you want to count Madison Bumgarner's unofficial no hitter. I'll get to that in a second. Because I got a problem with that. But anyway, let me read you a crazy stat that ESPN wrote that it's mind blowing, especially in the era of baseball that we're in. It says, and I quote, "This is the earliest in a calendar year that there have been four no hitters since 1917, where the fourth was thrown on May 5th and the fifth on May 6th." I'll get to that in a second as to why they said it like that. In the only second season overall in MLB history to have four no hitters before the end of May, which is absolutely insane. And to think about this, Mario, ready? Here's another stat that's mind blowing, especially in the era of baseball. Hitters entered Friday batting a record low 233 this season. That's a mind boggling stat, Mario. That is absolutely surreal, especially in the era of baseball that we're in right now. Um, but yeah, Mario. Going back to Wade Miley, he had 8 strikeouts. He threw a complete game. Obviously, it's the only other way he can throw a no hitter. And yeah, with that being said, I'll just pass on to you.
Well, congratulations to Wade Miley. I remember him with the Boston Red Sox. I wasn't really a big fan of him on the Boston Red Sox. I think he had like a lackluster year with us. But I mean, look, you look at him with the Cincinnati Reds, and he's on a roll, Nate. He really is. And again, I mean, if we were really looking at it, Nate, these are four no hitters already. And it hasn't even been 40 games yet. So I really do think after this season, if these no hitters continue, I think this is going to be a 30 for 30. There is no doubt about it. There's no because this is just something very, very historical. This is the year of the pitchers. You look at John Means, you look at Rodon, you look at Wade Miley. Help me out here, Nate. There was one more this year. I can't remember who it was.
It was Joe Musgrove, Carlos
Joe
Rodon,
Musgrove. Joe
uh
Musgrove. Yeah, that was the fourth
Madison
guy.
Bung Madison Bumgarner threw a no hitter, but that was considered
Yeah,
unofficial.
it was
I'll
technically not
explain that in a
official.
second.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, I gotta again congrats to Wade Miley. He has a 2 ERA this year, Nate, which I think is very, very good. He's asserting himself as one of the best pitchers in the game right now. I think he's a very underrated pitcher this year. Okay, because we don't really talk about Wade Miley a lot. Now we're gonna start talking about him concerning the fact that he got that no hitter. But he has a 2 ERA this year, Nate, and that's a whole point lower than that's a whole point lower than Joe Musgrove. So I got to give him credit. I got to give Wade Miley a lot of credit. He's had a very, very good year. And again, I wish him and the Cincinnati Reds the best of luck. And if these no hitters continue, Nate, we're gonna have a lot of topics based on no hitters. But mark my words, there better be a 30 for 30 on this year because this has been a very historical year for pitchers. So with that being said, I'll pass on to you.
Right, and obviously I enjoy seeing this because I'm a pitcher. I love seeing this. You know what I mean? But anyway, let me say this, okay? This is a crazy, crazy stat because right now in the MLB, it's just offense, offense, offense. You know what I mean? MLB is doing a lot of things to try and generate more offense in the game. I remember we talked about how in their minor league Atlantic League, they're trying to move the mound back and forth to not only decrease strikeout rate but to increase more offense, which personally I think is very stupid. But then again, that's just my opinion. Um, a lot of people are theorizing. Justin Verlander went on the record that the balls are juiced and whatnot. I'm not so sure how true any of that stuff is. Personally, I wouldn't be surprised, but it's I don't know. I can't tell you for sure. But let me tell you something, Mario. Okay, I love seeing this. I really do, and it really goes to prove my point. If you cannot touch a pitcher, you need to do two things. One of two things at least: get better or be gone. Because your job as a pitcher is to strike these guys out or get them out, not just strike them out, but get them out in any way you can. That's how I want to say that. You know what I mean? But the job as the batter is to get to the pitcher, and if you can't do that, you need to get better at that. You know what I mean? And that's why I love seeing no hitters so much because it's like even in an era where it's mostly offense, pitchers still prevail. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? Now, let me get to the Madison Bumgarner thing, okay? And we missed this topic, and we do apologize for that. But the reason why it's considered an unofficial no hitter is because he did it in 7 innings. It was in a double header. You remember how we talked about, well, if it's a double header, it's 7 inning games. It was considered unofficial because it wasn't 9 innings. I hate that, man. I really do. I consider it a no hitter because a no hitter is a no hitter. You know what I mean? You completed the damn game. You got him a no hitter. It's a no hitter, honestly. And I really do think the MLB should fix that. Honestly, that's why I say if you want to technically count five, because some people don't count it, some people do. But that's basically why I mentioned that. I mentioned it like that, and that's why ESPN mentioned it like that as well. But going back to Wade Miley, again, I remember him with the Red Sox as well. He wasn't really anything to be remembered with in Boston, but he's doing good in Cincinnati, and I love to see it. So, with that being said, best of luck to Wade Miley moving forward. Best of luck to the Cincinnati Reds, and yeah, I mean, we'll see where this goes moving forward. I can't wait to report on more no hitters.